The General Ledger Chart of Accounts Maintenance menu option is located underneath the General Ledger menu option called Chart of Accounts Maintenance. And this allows us to define what the chart of accounts are for our company. The chart of account number can be up to 6 characters with an additional 4-character department code. If we hit F4, we can see here it's listing all the different account numbers, and we can find whichever account we want to work with, and we can go ahead and hit enter on it. Now we can edit the description of this account. Aside from editing the description of the account, we could also delete the account if there are no open transactions, or we can add a new account. Keep in mind, if you are going to add a new account, let's say we're going to add a new account called 1011, and we want to see where it's going to fall within our existing accounts, we can go ahead and hit the F4 key, and we can see it's going to come in right after the 1010 account, petty cash. We can go ahead and hit enter. It says it was not found. Would you like to add it? We can go ahead and select yes, and it would allow us to add in a description. However, in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and say no, and we can go ahead and look at one of the existing accounts. Computer rentals, you can see here, is an asset account, and the way the system knows it's an asset account is because it begins with a 1. Liability accounts are going to begin with a 2. Owner's equity accounts or equity accounts will in turn begin with a 3. Revenue accounts begin with a 4, or sales accounts. Then typically your expense or cost of goods sold accounts will begin with a 5, 6, or 7. In most instances, cost of goods sold and sales expenses will begin with a 5, and other expenses will begin with either a 6 or a 7. Also, if you have other accounts like a clearing account or any type of a stock account, you could begin with an 8 or a 9. You also have the ability to enter in a budget for each account, and then you can review the budget and how it compares to your actual balances to the left on a periodic basis, just by coming back to the screen and scrolling through it. And that concludes the General Ledger Chart of Accounts feature.